Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. I'm trying a slightly different angle this week because I'm trying to swap my room around and make things more effective for what I need the room to do. It's a work in progress, but I thought I'd try this, and also you get to see the table a little bit, so I can lay the cards out and you can actually see them laid out how I see them. Yeah, it's a wooden table. This was made for me. It's beautiful, so that's why it's wobbly, because it's kind of a hybrid of what I wanted mixed with how I can actually move this table around my room. Anyway, I'm going to do a read for the week. All the housekeeping stuff, the normal stuff, is down below. So we're just going to crack on with this. You have an idea that you want to get off the ground this week. Wish making possibly as well. Okay, I'm using the Veleda Woods tarot. So let's see what we've got for you this week, Sag. What have we got for Sag this week, please? 2 cards. You have the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So you could be reuniting with a friend. Look at this artwork, it's like art deco, it's gorgeous. You could be meeting up with a friend this week, or somebody from your past, reuniting with them. The fact that it's 3 of Cups means that it should be a good reading. It could be a good reunion. There should be almost like celebrating, like, I can't believe we've left this long since we reconnected. It's amazing. It's somebody from your past, or very much like from when you were younger. It can be childhood, but I'm just getting like from youth. If you're like me, middle-aged, in your 30s, yeah, it could be an old school friend, or it's definitely someone from your. It could even be a family member that you haven't seen since you were like a child, basically, that you're just reconnecting with, and it's a time of celebration. Like, you just kind of really connect on a deeper level. Like, you just feel like you've never been apart. It's amazing. What else have we got for you this week? So you have 21 the world. Yeah, it's the completion of a cycle. It's like you've both been going around learning lessons, and you've both kind of learnt your lessons, and now's the time for you to come back together. It could also be making plans to travel, to visit each other. I know things are a bit shut down, especially here in the UK at the moment, but you can make plans to travel. Like, when everything opens up, you can reconnect and travel and have a reunion. Equally, it could be somebody planning a school reunion, you know? It's kind of what I'm getting. Ranger of Pentacles. This is, yeah, new growth, fresh growth on a relationship. The Ranger of Pentacles also looks at investing in a relationship they're prepared to put energy and effort into, because they know that they want a fruitful crop from their seed, basically. It's that sort of farming apprentice, I call it, learning their trade, knowing their trade. So this could be to do with work. You'll see new growth within your work at the moment. But equally, this can be to do with a relationship. It may be this relationship, it may be another. It's about looking at what are you putting your energy and effort into something that is going to bear fruit. Is it worth investing that time, emotions, finances possibly, into that thing that you're considering, you're trying to grow or trying to maintain, because relationships that last take maintenance, and you need to consider whether you are willing to put the effort in to maintain it. Because if you don't put the effort in and maintain it, it's just going to crumble and fall apart. Okay. Equally, this reunion could be, if you're not attached to somebody else, it could be the beginning of a soulmate relationship. And I don't just mean, well, it may be romantic. I'm not necessarily getting romantic, but if it is, it could lead to a long-term relationship. I'm not necessarily getting the long-term relationship, the one, but it might be. But equally, it's a soulmate relationship. You two are better when you're together. That's why it doesn't matter that you've been apart for this long, that you still reconnect and you bring expansion into each other's lives, and love, a lot of love. And I don't just mean like romantic love. It's like true, like unconditional love for each other, and it's beautiful. I really like that, Sag. But yeah, I think you'll be investing in this relationship again. Like, now you've reconnected, it's like, we're not losing touch again. This isn't happening again. We lost so much by not being in touch. So many years were lost, right? Yeah, they could come in by fate as well, a twist of fate. There may be a sign that you need to contact them or reconnect with them, or maybe they'll contact you out of the blue, either or. But whoever it is that you're really thinking about with this, a twist of fate could be coming up this week to make that happen. Or, yeah, new beginnings. You've got a new beginning. So yeah, I really see you reconnecting with this person. and it being a good thing. And people may say, well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to, everything didn't end well with the two of you. Why would you want to reconnect? But something about this is just calling you that you need to contact them and reconnect with them. And I would go with that gut, Sag, because it feels very much like, because that's what the Fool is all about. It's about reconnecting or doing something, taking that leap of faith, knowing that everybody else will tell you that you're stupid. Like if this is you trying to reconnect with, I don't know, a past love from your childhood, and everyone goes, well, why would you do that? The last time you spoke, you argued, or the last time you, it didn't work out well. Why do you want to reconnect? And it's almost like you want to reconnect with them, not because you need to be their partner in life, but just because you need them in your life. Something about them is calming and soothing to you. And it helps you grow. Like you're willing to put the effort in because you know they're worth that effort. Like, I just feel like it was something that ended too soon, and you're not meant to be together, but that doesn't really matter. You just want your best friend back in your life, because I think that's what happened. You reconnected. This is like your best friend. So I don't know if this is like your cousin that was like your best friend, or an ex-partner that was like, you just kind of got each other. You felt like you'd be yourself around them, regardless of whether you were romantically attached to them or not. But it's a love that is outside of romance. So it is very much an old friend, your old best friend, or your old cousin, the cousin that you haven't connected to for a while, but you were really close as kids, or whatever it is. It's something that you connected like all that time ago, and it was so beautiful because it didn't matter about romance or anything. It was pure unconditional love for each other. Like you genuinely just wanted the best for each other, and you genuinely just, you wish each other nothing but joy and happiness, and you just kind of want to share your joy with them, and they want to share their joy with you, but you've disconnected, or it's been too long. Well, this week, it would suggest that this week is that new beginning for the two of you, that you can have that reunion. You thought it was all done and dusted. If you feel compelled or drawn to message someone or contact someone this week, Sag, I would say go with it, because you've got the Fool that kind of would suggest that the universe has your back, and it will make sense to no one. And it could possibly be, well, you broke up because one of you cheated on the other. Well, yeah, that happened, but that was like, that's done and dusted now, isn't it? That's done and dusted. That's dealt with. That's in the past. So for one of you, whoever contacts who, it's going to feel like a bolt out the blue, but this timing is supposed to happen right now, because this is the universe falling in, and it's not lost on me that that's a moon, and I'm filming this on the new moon. So within this moon cycle, and again, I normally say that major arcana is within 30 days, so within this next month, I know I'm filming it for this week, but yeah, this could grow through the moon phases. And the quarter moon is like, what, the 21st? So yeah, that's Monday. So yeah, in which this is a quarter moon, so or half moon, whatever. I call it a quarter moon because it's a quarter way through the cycle. But yeah, so I really feel like at some point in the next week or so, one or other of you are going to contact each other. And it's a new beginning. It makes sense. It doesn't make sense to anybody else, but in your gut, you know this is supposed to happen. There's some sort of gut psychic connection between the two of you. And this will be about you taking that leap towards reuniting with them, and it's going to be amazing. You just miss each other, right? It's unconditional love. It doesn't matter that you argued. You still love each other even after all this time apart. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'd like to reiterate, it's not necessarily a romantic relationship. It can be a romantic, but I'm really not getting a romantic reunion as such. It's just there are a lot of feels here with the emotions of the cups. So for me, that is more like a pure unconditional love rather than a romantic sexual love, although it could lead to that. The energy I'm getting for this week, which this is for, is that it's really not romantic, but you kind of just miss each other. You may have been romantic at one point, but there's just something about this person, you just know they're supposed to be in your life, and it doesn't have to matter that you're not together as a couple, if that makes any sense to you. I hope that has been of some help to you, Sag, because I had to make that very clear that it wasn't going to be romantic. At least when you reconnect, it's not going to be romantic. What happens after, I don't know. This is just a week's energy. But yeah, if you feel like reaching out to someone that matters that much to you, then who doesn't want to hear a message saying, I miss you, I love you? But the trouble is when we go, we miss you, I love you, we always automatically go to that default of romantic love, and it's not. I tell all my friends that I love them all the time because I do love them. I don't necessarily want to have sex with them or be romantic with them, but I love them. And people need to be reminded that love isn't just relationship. It can be platonic, universal love as well. There are all different kinds of love, and you don't even have to label some of them. So this feels like a soulmate, but whether that is a soulmate in the sense of romance, I'm really not getting. This is a soulmate as in you two made an agreement. That's why you have this knowing each other. You feel like you know each other on a deeper level. Maybe you were best soulmates in another lifetime, who knows. But something about this person, it just feels like home when you're with them, and you've kind of missed that feeling of home. So maybe now's the time to contact them, Sag. I hope that has been of some help for you. Let me know if it resonates or not, and hopefully I will see you again soon next week. Bye for now.